Hello and welcome dear viewers. You're still watching us on ERi-TV, presenting you the domestic and international news prepared for this session, live from our headquarters in Asmara. I'm Hermela Gurmai, inviting you to join us on our tonight's news broadcast. Let's start with the major headlines. Capacity upgrading training to kindergarten children. Commendable maternity and infant health care provision. U.S. military strikes 3 vessels in Eastern Pacific, Caribbean, killing 11. And Iran and Russia conduct joint drills in the Sea of Oman. On your domestic and brief. Capacity upgrading training was provided to 55 female kindergarten teachers from the Naffa and Adobha subzones from 6th to 13th February in the town of Naffa. The training program, organized in collaboration with the Northern Red Sea Region Education Office, the Teachers Association Branch, and the Naffa Subzone Education Office, covered lesson planning and evaluation, time management, identifying students' problems, as well as the role and contribution of tripartite relations in the development of the teaching learning process. Mr. Jami' Bakhit, acting head of the Education Office in Naffa Subzone, stated that the objective of the training was to enhance the capacity of preschool teachers and enable them to play their due role in the teaching learning process at preschools, which serve as the foundation for students' future educational careers. He also called on the trainees to apply the knowledge they gained from the training in their daily teaching activities. The trainees, on their part, expressed a readiness to apply the knowledge and skills they acquired in the producing competent children with good prospects in their future educational careers. Pediatrician Dr. Berhat Gabriel Mikael at Tasane Hospital stated that as a result of integrated efforts to ensure maternal and infant health, the death rate related to childbirth has significantly declined. Dr. Berhat further noted that the increased number of pregnant women seeking pre- and postnatal care, regular vaccination programs, as well as sustainable awareness-raising initiatives to enhance public understanding of health issues are among the major factors contributing to the decline in the death rate. He also indicated that the introduction of modern medical equipment from time to time, coupled with qualified health professionals, has made a significant contribution to the commendable healthcare services being provided. Dr. Berhat also called on parents to bring their children for proper medical treatments and to refrain from administering unprescribed medicines. The beneficiaries, on their part, commended the healthcare services that the hospital is providing in the public in general and to mothers and children in particular. The Commission of Culture and Sports organized a farewell ceremony at its office on 17th February for the national cycling team, which is set to participate in the 18th Tour Rwanda, to be held from 22nd February to 1st March. The national team, coached by Samson Solomon, comprises Merhawi Oddus, Henok Buluburhan, Nahom Zarai, Yafet Mulgeta, and Nathan Medhani. Mr. Makonnen Goitom, director of the Office of the Commission of Culture and Sports, expressed confidence that the national team would register shining victories as it has done in past years. Mr. Temesgen Reda, president of the National Cycling Federation, stated that the national team has conducted ample preparations for the competition and will repeat the successive victories that have been registered in various competitions. Mr. Samson Solomon, coach of the national team, and Merhawi Oddus, captain of the team, on their parts, said that they have conducted adequate preparation for the competition, in which strong teams are expected to participate. Noting that Eritrea's name has been shining beyond the African continent at the global level, Lieutenant Colonel Samuel Tsegai, head of administration and finance of the commission, wished the national team every success. The competition will be conducted in 8 stages, covering a total distance of 993 kilometers. Dear viewers, do stay tuned for our international news right after the short break. Welcome back. The U.S. military struck 3 vessels in the Eastern Pacific and the Caribbean on Monday, killing 11 people, the U.S. Southern Command said yesterday. 4 people were killed on the first vessel in the Eastern Pacific, 4 on the second vessel in the Eastern Pacific, and 3 on the third vessel in the Caribbean, the command said on X. Since early September, the U.S. forces have launched about 40 known strikes on alleged drug smuggling boats in the Caribbean and the Eastern Pacific, killing more than 130 people. Iran and Russia will conduct naval maneuvers in the Sea of Oman on Thursday, following the latest round of talks between Tehran and Washington in Geneva, Iranian media reported. On Monday, the Revolutionary Guards, the ideological arm of Iran's military, also launched exercises in the strategic Strait of Hormuz, a challenge to U.S. naval forces deployed in the region. The aim is to strengthen maritime security and to deepen relations between the navies of the two countries without specifying the duration of the drill. A key passageway for shipments of oil and liquefied natural gas, the Strait of Hormuz has been the scene of several incidents in the past and has returned to the spotlight as pressure has ruptured amid the U.S.-Iran talks. Iran announced on Tuesday that it would partially close it for a few hours for security reasons during its own drills at the strait. Dear viewers, we are done with the news prepared for the session, and now it's time for a quick recap of the major headlines. Capacity upgrading training to kindergarten teachers. Commendable maternity and infant health care provision. U.S. military strikes 3 vessels in Eastern Pacific, Caribbean, killing 11. And Iran and Russia to conduct joint drills in the Sea of Oman. Ladies and gentlemen, that was all for tonight. Thank you for having us and have a blessed one.